Guys, it is not getting any warmer and we have got so much work on today. Now this is a bit of a different vlog. This is actually to show what we have done over the weekend. Now we have got the Porsche Panamera Turbo, that's in for a little bit of detailing work. This has been ceramic coated by myself, I think I'm going to say 3 years ago, it might only be 2. Time flies and I can't remember, but I think it's about 3 years ago, and it was filthy when it came, but it's actually still showing, and if you can get close you can actually see that the ceramic is still working exactly as it should, which was a concern because it was that dirty, it weren't repelling at all. But the truth is that is actually beading really well now. Now we've got the A45 in with us. Now this is a matte finish, so we're going to have to look over this and check what we're actually doing. We have noticed there's some dry patches. Basically this side here we believe has had a little bit of paint because there's a different feel and texture, so we're going to be clay barring this side because you can't buff matte paint, so it doesn't matter what we do, we can't do anything about kind of removing the overspray if there is any, or the texture of the paint, because it is a little bit rougher. So before we get any ceramic coatings on this to toughen the matte finish up and obviously stop it from getting scratches or marks, we're actually going to be clay barring this side shortly and trying to get the best result out of the paint from there. Now the other thing that we've done is, as you probably saw in the last video, the Aston Martin has sold. Now that's gone to Bournemouth Cars. I drove 5 hours on Saturday down to Bournemouth Cars, and to be fair, the guy Ollie who did the trade with us loves the Aston on it. I mean, it looked better the day I sold it, which is annoying. Really nice guys, honestly can't thank them enough for the hospitality and how well they were. And what we did is we sold the Aston and picked up a new car, and now this is something I honestly thought I'd never ever be able to afford. Probably can't afford it, being truthful, but never thought I'd own. I never thought I'd own one. Got myself a Mclaren 540C. Honestly, can't be. I don't even know. I'm lost for words. I honestly never thought I'd have anything this fucking cool ever. It's insane. I have had a few problems with it on the way home. The engine light came on and it's showing a lambda sensor. The temperature gauge was a little bit temperamental. It was freezing last night on the way home, and again it was a 5-hour drive, so I'm going to take that into consideration. I think it's a transmission that's showing an error on it as well, and the bloody passenger door doesn't open from the outside. But we've looked into that, and I've spoke with a few of you guys, my clients and friends, and they've basically said some of those are quite common problems. And to be fair, we spoke with Joe, who's the owner of Bournemouth Cars, and he rung me straight back this morning. Basically said, look, go to McLaren, get it booked in, we'll foot the bill and we'll get those things done. And you know what, that's really genuine and straight honest guys. So, you know, so the service so far, honestly couldn't expect anything more. It's amazing. And I don't know, like I said, I'm lost for words. We've got a McLaren 540 guys, and there's going to be a lot of work doing on this. There's a lot of things I want to do. I want to be doing a PPF on, I'm going to say the front end, I think I'm doing a PPF podcast, we're doing a blog on that. It doesn't sound very loud. I think it needs an exhaust, if I'm honest. Everyone says it sounds amazing. To me, it's pretty quiet. So I do think CLP might be looking at an exhaust once we've got those little temperamental issues out of the way. And I do think it needs a spoiler. They're a cool looking car out there. Honestly, these are amazing. The lines, the curves, the bloody angles, the vents in here, the active vents that go through the actual arch up here to come out, it's insane. But you know, when you've worked on a few, you kind of realise, I think I need a spoiler. So question is, do we do it ourselves? Do we pay outrageous money for a spoiler fitting, or do we fit a zone, which we know we can do, but do I want to be drilling and cutting into a McLaren? Did it with an Aston, that was scary and bad enough. A McLaren at this value, do I really want to be doing that? But otherwise guys, let us know what you think. This is insane. We're going to be at the Motorist in a few weeks time. There's something special we're going to be doing that we're not revealing till the day, so you need to follow the blogs to be able to see what that is. I can't give anything away honestly, but in the Motorist, 2 weeks, I think it's a week this Saturday, so 2 weeks time realistically, we're going to be down to the Motorist. We're going down with Adrenaline Fueled, we're going down with some of the guys from SCUK. There's something going to be revealed that's really really going to make an impact for someone in particular. That's the best I can really give you on that. But this is where this will be revealed. Obviously, you'll get to see the car, and then I've got to also look at, do I change the wheels, because they look really cool, but I'm not into black on black with wheels. And the 19s, I don't know if, oh, actually they're not. Do you know what, it said there were 19s, and I did think there were 20s and 19s as a setup, and I've just literally seen it because it was dark when we got it, dark when we came home. They are 20s on the back, so even the AA inspection were wrong, because that says bloody 19s. I did think that, I thought there were 19s on the front, 20s on the back, and they clearly are. But the thing is, do we go with different wheel setup? Do I go with something silver? Do we look at going on to Vossens? Do we do something a bit unique? Do we copy what Adrenaline Fuel do and get some seriously sick rims from CLP? And do we let CLP do stuff like with the exhaust? I think the answer is yes, but the reality is, when do we do it, and do I have the budget for it? Which at the minute I don't. But again, follow the blogs, guys. Keep watching a little bit more. Like we said, keep following the blogs, make sure you click like, make sure you subscribe. You're going to get to see a hell of a lot more of this McLaren, especially in 2023 with the events that we're doing. So again, speak to you soon, guys.